everybody! I'm doing a Zodiac energy reading for Taurus for the month of April. So I'm going to go ahead and relax here, get tuned in, and we'll see what the message is for all of you. Okay, so we got a coronavirus event going on here. So I'll be curious to see how coronavirus and Taurus are kind of coping with each other, all right? Okay, Taurus, April. And also, it's March 23rd, so there's some March energy going on here too. There's a stillness. And it's almost like something animated turns into a stick. Like popsicle sticks, in a way, and becomes still. It's almost like if I don't move, then they can't see me. The ostrich puts its head in the sand. If I just put my head in the sand and I can't see what's going on out there, then it's not going to be able to see me either. So there's something like this happening here. If I don't move, then nobody will notice me. That's what this energy is that I'm walking into. What does this mean exactly? You're working with fear. That's what this means. And I tell Taurus, you don't have to work with fear. I would definitely be animated and choose to be a participant in this experience. It's going to help you grow, but it's going to help you through it. There's some deep thoughts right now, but the thoughts get kind of burbled. And they turn into kind of a greenish substance, and it's got these like foamy bubbles, and it's kind of spewing around and kind of out of the mind. And it's a bit barfy feeling. This isn't necessarily getting the coronavirus, okay? It's just how Taurus is energetically processing this now, okay? The energy of April. There just feels like some gross feelings that are just turning around in the stomach, and the stomach is like a washing machine of gross feelings that just go around and around and around. This is solar plexus energy, but it's also in the third eye too. It's just a goop kind of in here, oozing around. Doesn't feel good. And again, just staying still, standing still is the technique to cope with this. It gets very, very stuck energy. April feels like very stuck energy for Taurus. That's why you gotta stay active and animated. Because if there's any concerns, any fears, if you're not really sure what to do, be animated. Be as animated as possible. Be as lively, be as bright as possible. If you do the opposite, it's going to become very, very, very stuck feeling and difficult. April could become very difficult feeling. I mean, do some yoga. Like, throw on a YouTube video, some yoga. Do some jazzercise. Write a book. You know, if you're not working, there's things that you can do with your time. If you are working, you know, make the most of what your work is about during this time, because the world needs you, you know? Not everybody is going to a job. Some people are thrilled about it, some people aren't. And some people know the importance of their job, that they need to be there. It's really a strange time. But try to be as bright and proactive, and don't be afraid during this time. Just embrace everything. Embrace the whole moment, the whole experience. This stuck energy feels very concerning to me. It's like catatonic level. And it's an inverse energy. I'm trying to get this stick You turn into basically popsicle sticks in the shape of a person, okay? And you're just stuck like this. But you keep emanating, if I don't move, it won't see me. So it's quite odd. But I'm getting you to becoming back to yourself again. Just feel like yourself, like everyday self. Just be your everyday self. When I do that, I see Taurus is turning into a childlike self. And the child needs some held, needs nurture, needs love. And it's like the monster under the bed type of feeling even. But if mom and dad are there to hold the child isn't afraid. And so there's an additional need of just love and support for Taurus. It's just the way the energy is processing right now, okay? It's what it feels like. All right, I really want to ask the universe, what's something really positive we can share with Taurus? I mean, something on the other side, some light here. Because I would love to see Taurus animated and sharing that beautiful heart. And I would love to see more of that energy. Is there a brighter side for Taurus in all of this for April? I see there's a part of Taurus's heart that wants to it's sort of like come forward and help in the cause, but it's very silent about it. But it does care. It does want to help other people. It's almost like going against any type of instinctive reactions or initial responses to all of this. If Taurus is able to say, okay, you know, as an observer self, say, okay, I've got this thing going on, and you know, I'm feeling like I'm getting more and more stuck in my energy and I'm not participating. You know, you just evaluate yourself here. Not all Tauruses are going to be like this. But you can ask yourself, how do I feel about all this deep down inside? Where is my heart at in all of this? Am I afraid for myself, for my friends or family? My job? Am I afraid for my job? Is there any fears that I'm needing to face right now? What are those fears? How can I face those fears? This is you being active. This is you participating, okay? But then get deeper. What is my heart? What is the gifts my heart wants to share during this time? Even gifts with yourself. Gifts with those people that you love. It's like a gifting energy. So we have the stuff we got to work on. We all do. But then what about the heart of Taurus? What about your beautiful heart? To make it a more productive, more animated, more bright, joyful April, tune into be the observer self. Take a look at the positive and negative sides of what you're going through, but really look into how your heart can give back, because there's something in the giving, the child becoming the parent now for those who are struggling and becoming the child, right? Taurus can become the parental figure to nurture and love those who don't know how to do that right now. Taurus has a generous energy that can be shared here. That energy can be tapped into, and it's so much more special than anything that is going to create resistance and fear. And you're going to come out of this the other side if you do it that way. I'm so proud of yourself, loving yourself more, feeling really bright. All right, that's the message for all of you for April. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your love and support. If any of you are interested in exploring a psychic session with me, please visit me at my website at abbeynormalswisdomquest.com. Okay. Have a beautiful April, everybody.